That was loud. Hello, everybody. I am James Murphy, aka the TVC Powerbox. I just want to say thank you to everyone. Finally reached 118 subscribers on YouTube. So thanks to all of my subscribers and everyone who watched my videos. I really appreciate the help and the love and the support.
Good evening, everybody.
Hey guys, tonight I just want to go through a couple of recent blogs that came out over the last 2 or 3 days. But first of all, last night we spoke about the cash flow system. I just want to add on a small little thing about cash flow. Currently, cash flow is the biggest problem we have in TVC because not all people are making money. There are a lot of people who have sent buttons. And just today alone, my mother and I have been contacted by 40 plus people who want to know how they can get to make money with TVC and how they can sell peer to peer. What must their uh, sell strategy
How
be?
can I do it?
What's their presentation? How can they do it? So I came to the conclusion that there is too much people in TVC with send buttons and too much people in TVC wanting to make their own money. So that seems to be a slight problem.
Yeah, it's not too much people send buttons. It's not too much people. There's too many not wanting to
Partner.
partner, and too many that just want the easy way.
Yes. So now the way I advise these people is I say to them, okay, I can help educate you to give a sales pitch. I can educate you on the parent. A lot of these people do know a lot about TVC. Some of them don't know anything. So I say to them, okay, I can educate you on the system. And unfortunately, I cannot charge the people here in South Africa because no one will pay for something like this.
And
Yeah.
they say, well, I'd rather go out there.
Then they'll say, okay, well then, do you know what? Just leave it. Hi, Diana Gordon.
Hello, Diana. Hello, Karina.
Hello, Karina. Hello, Liki. You know, people here in South Africa will not pay for an hour course session once a week because the whole reason for that is they're going to say, but then this is a scam. Even if they've been part of it for so long, they're going to say, well, look, if you're charging me to educate me where I can just educate myself on the blog for free, then it's a scam. And I have actually tested it. I have told 3 people that, look, I'll have to charge you. Yeah, in South Africa, I said to him, I charge them 100 Rand per person.
Diana says, same here, right either.
Yeah. I said to the 3 people, okay, I'll charge you 100 Rand per person. You can also bring some of your own. And then we will make a training session of a room of about maybe 20 or 30 people.
Make it fun.
Make it a fun, big room session once a week. And she said to me, sorry, I'm not going to be part of this scam. So I had to sit and please and explain. So after testing it out, I came to the conclusion that people here in South Africa don't want to pay for something that they know they can get for free. And people here in South Africa are very stingy. Lots of them.
You're not going to get a certificate.
Yeah, they're not going to get a certificate. If they were going to get a certificate, then yes, they would maybe pay for it. But I'm just giving them knowledge from the blog and what I have experienced, teaching them how to do sales, teaching them about cash flow. So then it means at the end of the day, they're paying for a service that is going to educate them and give them the knowledge and experience to go out and do what the rest of us does.
See, they want a guarantee.
But they also don't have a guarantee. The only guarantee they've got is to see how much money they've got in their wallets. Furthermore, they say they don't have any other guarantee.
How can we guarantee that they'll start a cash flow of their own?
Yes. Like,
this is just examples, guys. We're not teaching it. We're not.
Look, I have tried. It's not like I'm going to say to people, no, sorry, I'll give it to you for free. But a lot of people, I know their financial situation. And I know, okay, if I can charge a person, I will. If I can't, then I won't. But Yeah, Aura Serenza TVC Peoria. Hi.
Hello, my sister.
Like the one person that I said today, okay, I'll charge 100 Rand per person. For you guys in America, it's about maybe $5 per person. No, it's $7 per person. That what I was prepared to charge. And it's not much for you guys in America, but it's much for us here in South Africa. To get that amount every week, it's a lot of money. So the woman says to me, okay, if I pay you the $100 entrance fee or study fee, what is my guarantee that I will be able to find buyers? What is my guarantee I will go out and negotiate a deal to buy myself a car or a house or goods and services? And I said to her, well, the only way is if you give a good enough sales pitch, then you'll get it. And then the answer back to me was, okay, well, then that means you've got no guarantee for me. And then she said, sorry, then I won't take part of the scam. So I told her, no, look, it's not a scam. It's just a cash flow system. We have been we have been asked to charge people to educate them in groups so that we can have a lot more well-educated people in TVC and not just a selected few. So after that, now she understands.
And won't join the course.
But one join the course. So I might just leave the charging for courses completely out of the picture and
Look,
just help people like I've been.
can't charge peanuts and also can't expect to force them to pay if they are not willing.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so now I want to go to the blog, guys, as there is. Oh, damn, press the wrong button. As there has been a few blogs that came out over the last couple of days that I would love to review.
That was just our personal experience that we've had in a couple of days with the cash flow program. So it was just bringing it to life, guys.
Okay, so I'm going to go down and yeah, is the video that admin put up on the blog of myself and my mother who purchased a car with TBC. Wise words of encouragement from Whitefish Lady, Facebook post. This is from Kerry Vialpando. Sometimes we just need to learn to win again. Can you remember being a child and having your whole life in front of you? Remember those big plans and big dreams that you had? What happened? I will tell you what happened. Somewhere between the ages 13 and 25, you allowed people in this world to get in your head. You became content with what this world handed to you, and many forgot about those big dreams. You moved from school to the real world and joined the club of the majority. You became robotic, doing the same thing every day. You go to work, you pay your bills, but you never really get ahead. Your time that you spent is based on the world's clock. You go to work, eat with what little time you have left, you spend it with your kids. You are on the 40-hour, 40-year plan to retirement. You you watch your life go by. Who wants to who wants out of the rat race? Who wants something bigger and better for you and your family? It can all happen, but it requires one very important factor. You. It is your choice to take control of your life. It's your choice to win. To learn how to win again requires you to step out of the norm. You need to make the choice to take the chance to chance your situation, to change your situation, sorry. Each morning and every night, evaluate your why. Your why is your driving force to succeed and win. Make it a habit to be positive and make it a habit to turn every situation that you run into as a learning experience. Learn to believe in yourself. Learn to believe in whatever you are part of. Decide to take action every day. Throw excuses out of the window. There is only one thing that is stopping you from achieving any of your goals and dreams. That thing is you. If you believe you can, you will. That's why my motto is I can, I will, I must. If you believe you can't, this will also hold true. All those people that tell you that you can't do it or you are a fool living Are they living their dreams? Are they offering a solution?
No.
Why do you listen? Why do we listen to them? Okay, first of all, I know one thing about these kind of people. The people who say to you that you can't and that you're a fool are jealous because they know you are going to, and they know you can, and they are afraid that you are going to forget them when you are one day living your dreams when they cannot live theirs. So the people are just being jealous. If they aren't part of the solution, if they aren't supportive to you, keep moving forward. Don't get trapped by misery, as misery loves company. To win, you need to keep fighting the good fight. Turn into encouragement. Once you create this habit, you will become unstoppable. You'll find things happen. At the end of the day, you will recognize that you only answer to the one person and one person only. That person is you. So let me ask you some questions. How bad do you want it? How willing are you to take that chance? To take the chance to change? How willing are you willing to do whatever it takes? How important is your why? Take a moment and think about these things. If you have a deep desire to succeed, make that decision to start today. I love this.
Yeah, I think I'm still going to print it.
I think we're going to print it in a nice little poster size and have it here. You know what, guys? My mother and I have known Kerry Bielpanda, the Whitefish lady, for quite a while now, and this lady has done a lot with TVC. With TVC, she's taken TVC to extra heights, just like a lot of us have, like I have, like my mother has, like TVC Prayer Warrior has, Diana Gordon, Stephen Cuffey, Randy Wilson. She paid off her credit cards, and now she's not even using them anymore. She bought herself a new car with TVC. She fixed some things in her house, and she's even built on her house with TVC. Yeah, okay, selling TBC and using the cash to do it, but it's still TBC. So this lady has always had wise words. When we met her the first time, and even still to this day, he has proof. Kerry Bungert Vialpanda. This is her. She's a nice person, very close friend to myself and my mother. So I would suggest read this, and then you can ask yourself these questions. Okay. A great way to start every week is to view the send button meeting. Okay, this is a post made by admin for the send button meeting. Okay, I'm not going to read this, guys, because this piece is in the Crinkle Cashback Office under send button meetings. Okay, but Randy Wilson was the one who hosted the send button meeting on Monday. A TBC leader with a booming voice packs the house.
Awesome video.
This is an awesome video, and I would suggest you guys to go watch it. Why there?
You didn't press the back button.
No, click press something else.
Yeah.
June 16th, 2018, send button meeting starts now. Okay, invest in yourself. If you don't, nobody else will invest in you either.
Bitcoin Randy.
This is true. And this is a broadcast from Bitcoin Randy himself. Go watch TBC Live Broadcast 90. This is a great broadcast from Bitcoin Randy. Okay, action has made this lovely TBCN get up and sing and dance on first broadcast. Yeah, I would also suggest you guys go and watch this. It is also a wonderful video. Proof of regular TBC cash flow. This is a video made by the Stephen Cuffey. So I would suggest you guys also go and watch this video. It's also a great video.
That's last nice video.
Very nice. Okay, so let me go back to my screen. Don't press the red button. Okay, we are live again.
We are live. We are breathing.
Yeah, you can see our faces.
Back to FaceTime.
Back to FaceTime. Okay.
Uncle Joe, hello. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Uncle Joe. Hey, thanks for making a comment on my video, by the way. I loved it. Yeah, you said there that now I must make a TVC purchase of parts and rims and tires. Yes, I definitely will. I'm already in the process of looking. Just as soon as I found something, there's another testimonial coming away. Look, I want to try and I bought the car with TVC, so I want to try and fix the car with TVC. I want to put in a sound system. I want to put on decent rims and tires, get the gearbox done, um, make the car look nice and everything. And I want to do it all with TVC and not spend a cent cash on that car. Okay, I will have to license it in my name with cash because the government will not use TVC.
Yeah, you never know, maybe by that time. Yeah, rather leave it with cash. You don't want to get the government involved. Government's got nothing to do with TBC.
I also don't want to get the government involved in TVC, but in any case, the words from Kerry Panda that she posted there, that admin put on the blog, very wise words. Now you guys know why I always have our motto. Our new motto is we can, or I can, I will, I must. That is my personal motto. I know it's my mother's personal motto. But our other motto is we've got more than one. We've got hundreds of mottos. But our other most important one is help everyone.
That's what we're supposed to do.
So this is how our motto works. I can help everyone, I will help everyone, and I must help everyone. That's both mottos worked into one. Our governments will be the last holdouts, lol. Yes, they will be. So we need to have that kind of mindset in TBC. It's not like the people that contact my mother and me. How do I make sales? How do I make money? How do I do this? How do I do that? When the TVC blog explains everything, yes, I get the point of charging people for educating them. And I have got a wonderful idea on how we can do that here in South Africa. But there's one small problem. Here in South Africa, people will not pay a cent to learn about TVC. They are too stinky that way.
Hoe moet ek weer betaal vir iets? Ek weet dit alles.
Yeah. But then you got the other problem is they say now I can get the education free from the blog, but if they were getting education for free from the blog, and if they were a student of the blog, they wouldn't be phoning me and asking me how do I make sales, how do I get people to join. It's all explained in the blog. So yes, it's a in South Africa the charging subject for uh, educating people is very touchy.
Look, you will get those that will pay and will come to the classes and get to further their knowledge, yes, but you're going to get them that will just say, not me, sorry.
You see, because for people here in South Africa, $100 is a week's salary. Because if you $400 is minimum wage here in South Africa. So, and some people get paid $100 on a weekly basis, which is around about, if you go to the rand dollar exchange rate, which is around about 1,370 odd rand. It's a lot of money on a weekly basis. But also, it's not a lot of money. If the person who is earning that $100 a week is got a wife and 4 children. I have got a very close friend of mine who is earning $100 a week. He gets paid every Friday. He's got to pay rent. He's got to put fuel in his car, service his car. He's got to buy food, still look after his newborn baby, his 4-year-old toddler, and his wife on $100 a week. So, yeah, in South Africa, our prices work differently. Instead of charging a person $100 for a seminar, you can charge them 100 rand. 100 rand is like what, almost close on to $10, which is perfect. If you get 40 people to come into the building, there you've made $400.
400 rand, you mean.
400 rand.
Which it's only like $40, $50.
Yeah, it's no, 400 people is around about $400.
Are you going to get 400 people to come to the seminar?
40 people, not 400 people.
Gee, Jack.
Sorry, my calculations is mucking me around. But yes, if so, even if that was the charging fee in America, $10 per person, you get 40 people in a seminar room a week. That's $400 for you a week. Then you're earning South Africa's minimum wage in a week.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Scott. Welcome. So, like on my case, for instance, if I get 40 people to come to a seminar and pay me 100 rand, which is it's $10, I then get 4,000 rand a week. 4,000 rand a week will make it that I'll get about 16,000 rand a month. That is $1,600. $1,600 is just above minimum wage. Not just above, it's a mechanic's general salary. So that is more doable. But there's too much people that scrounge around that is living in abject poverty, like Randy was talking about in his broadcast. There's too much people that's living in abject poverty. And I said something a while ago. So some people, all they have is money. They are so poor, all they have is money. They've got nothing else. They've got all the fancy cars, all the fancy houses, all the money in the world. But they don't have the one thing that counts, that matters, and that's love. So even people living like that with all that money are still living in abject poverty, or living a sort of poverty life, because there is no love and abundance in their life. There's a lot of money, but no love and abundance. But if you've got money, love, and abundance all together, it just makes a wonderful match. Because if you've got love and abundance, you won't worry about how much money there is. Because for myself, like I've been saying to my parents for years, I don't want to be a millionaire, billionaire, or trillionaire. Yeah, okay, I am currently, but I don't care what is in my wallet. I just want to live a life that I am comfortable with. That I can go at any time of the month, and if there's someone's birthday, I can go and purchase them a birthday gift. Or if there's an emergency in the middle of the month, I can help someone out with a couple of $100. That's how I want to live. I don't want to live where I've got so much money that I'm blowing $1 billion a day or $1 million a day. I don't want to live like that.
Bitcoin Scott says the key is in this is you invite or hire someone to invite them to the meeting and pay them in kringles. And after that, you will show them how to turn the TBC kringle coin into cash.
Yeah, that's the idea I'm thinking of, Bitcoin Scott. But then that means I'll have to get the people to pay more for the meetings. Then they'll have to pay the $100 and not the 100 rand, because $100 for us, like I said earlier, is almost 1,400 rand. It's a week's salary for 60% of the population of South Africa, and so if I get them to pay 100 rand, that's a day salary, and there is a lot of people who would give up a day salary rather than give up a week salary.
And they'll do it in the kringles way a lot easier than do it in an actual cash way. And when you teach them what Bitcoin Scott says to transfer it and turn it from TBC kringle into coin into cash.
Yes, so then they pay the 100 rand cash, and then we say, okay, we want to send you 100 rands worth of Pringles just to help you start up a wallet or something like that. There is always a way, guys. Yes, Bitcoin Scott gave me that idea. It was something I was thinking of, but after Bitcoin Scott's given it to me, it's clarified what I was thinking of even more. At the end of the day, we need to take the people living in abject poverty also into consideration. We are a community that is for the people, not against the people. So we need to be considerate for the people and think of the people so that we can help the people. We can't expect, because we could be sitting with 10,000 homeless people in TBC. and say to them, okay, well, you got to pay $100 to get educated. 10 to 1, that homeless person does all he can have, all he's got on him is $10, but he'll be prepared to give it up to educate himself. Because if he knows the value of TBC, he would rather pay the $10, lose what he's earned today, so that tomorrow he can make $500. Because remember, homeless people are living on the streets. They know a lot of people. They can market stuff and sell stuff reasonably simple and quite easy as well. Hello, my sissy.
Milton Scott says they have to create the Google Cash account and pay the $10. And then they take it from there.
Okay, look.
Diana says we will create jobs for them and pay them better than living wage. That's the whole idea, Diana.
Yes. Okay, guys, but look. We are a community that is for the people, not against the people. So we must stop working on a way that will break the people, but working on a way that will build the people. Because you can break a person financially and build them knowledge-wise. But if you help a person financially, meaning, okay, instead of charging them an astronomical fee, charge them way less, which means you just need to get more, but you'll still make up the same money. You might make less money, but you'll still be making a cash flow. Then you're helping that person in a financial situation so that they don't give up their whole week's salary, maybe a day or 2 days' salary. But you're also giving that person knowledge. So you're helping them financially and knowledge-wise. That's how we need to do it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end my broadcast for tonight. My mom will be going live in 28 minutes. I want to say, remember always, GAP, God always provides. God's our protector, God's our provider, God's everything to us. God created our earth. He's our creator. He never will ever desert us.
In abundance.
God's there in abundance.
God created the world in abundance.
God created the world in abundance, so get rid of scarcity. Remember, guys, 14 days left of migration. 2 weeks. 14 days.
Getting crunch time now.
Okay, guys, look, I love you all. Till our next broadcast in 27 minutes. Ciao for now, guys. Love
Just
you all.
don't count the seconds.
Love you all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.